what's up guys? Welcome back. I'm so excited to be back filming today. We got back from vacation on Sunday, and ever since then I've been trying to edit my travel vlog and also trying to get back in the swing of things with school. So it's been really tough. I haven't been able to film until today. I do have a job interview to go to today at 4, so I decided to kind of do what I'm wearing, what my makeup is, and what my hair is going to be for my job interview. It is a more laid-back job interview that I'm going to. It's nothing that I need to look super professional, but I still do want to look nice and presentable for my interview. So that is what today's makeup look is going to be. I'm also going to explain a little bit about our vacation, what we did, and everything regarding that. Please subscribe before you guys leave. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you guys did anything for spring break and any other videos you want me to do. Without further ado, let's just get right on into this video. So if you guys can't tell, I am a little bit tanner, thankfully. We went on a cruise, so I do look a little bit more tan, which is amazing because I was so pale before, as you guys know. So I'm glad that I'm a little bit tanner. But the only thing that sucks is that all of my tan makeup is so old that I literally don't have anything to match my skin tone. So it's fine though. But I did get really burned when we were on vacation, so I am peeling so bad, but it's fine. It happens when you get burned. You got it? I'm one of those people that has to burn before they tan, so I kind of expected it, but it's fine. So I'm starting off with the Wet n Wild Rose Water Spray. Mine's leaking everywhere. Have you guys ever tried these Pro foundation mixers? I have mine by NYX. I have the white one because you know I'm pale, so I usually mix this with darker foundations so I don't have to get like 600 shades in them. But I don't have the orange one to make my foundation darker because I never have to make my foundation darker. So that's always an issue, but it's fine. Alright, so I'm going to be mixing 2 primers today. I do want my foundation to look a little bit more radiant and more like my skin, so I am going to be mixing in the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, and then I'm going to be mixing in the Essence Prime Studio one, this one that I did a first impression on. We are going to be mixing those together and putting those all over our face. So I'm just doing it on the back of my hand. I think I put a little bit too much of that, but it's fine. We're just going to be extra glowy today. So to explain what we did on vacation, we went on a Royal Caribbean cruise. It was me, Ryan, and my mom. We planned the vacation a little bit last minute, so we weren't able to get more of the family together. So we decided we all just wanted to go. It was our spring break for school. I really needed a break. I needed to go somewhere warm. I just felt like I was so drained after the last couple of months of classes that I just wanted to go somewhere warm. We usually do cruises for vacation because if you've never been on a cruise before, you wouldn't know this, but you pay one price per person. So whatever the price is on the internet, that's what the price is per person, but that includes food, it includes a place to stay, it includes all the places you get to go. That you do usually have to pay a little bit extra for like certain restaurants on the boat, or like if you take pictures and you want like the pictures, or like if you want to do something when you're on the island, but it's nothing that like is too dramatic or too expensive. But so that's why we usually go on a cruise, because everything's included and it's literally the price of a like all-inclusive resort. Or like if you were to just go to like one place and stay there, like Myrtle Beach, let's say you were to go to Myrtle Beach and stay there, it ends up being like the exact same price. If not, Myrtle Beach ends up being a little bit more because you have to go get food every night. So that's why we usually always go on cruises, because it's just a lot easier. The vacations are always so much fun. There's always so much to do when you're on the boats. I love going on cruises. I highly recommend going on one if you guys have never been on one. But to kind of go into like what we did, well, first let me tell you, I'm using the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation in the shade LN3. So let me go in with like a little bit of what we did. So when we got on the boat, normally when you get on the boat you have like a day of sailing, but this time around we didn't have a day of sailing because we were going to Key West, Florida. So we got on the boat, we had dinner and everything that night, and then we went to Key West the next day, and we basically didn't book anything because I've never been to Key West, so we just kind of walked around and looked at all the shops and ate food just kind of on the island, had some of the key lime pie because I feel like you have to get key lime pie when you're there. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I got one of the chocolate dipped ones. Highly recommend. So we went to Key West first, and then we had a day of cruising after that. So I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer in the shade Light Medium. This might be a little bit too dark, so we might add in a different one. So a day of cruising, what you do, I'm going to go in with the shade Ivory too to kind of lighten that up a little bit. A day of cruising, we basically went up on the top deck. They always have so much stuff going on. They have like game shows and different things that you can do, like in the centrum, which is the center of the boat. They have like trivia, and it's so much fun, like all the things that you can do on the boats. It's fantastic. So we just basically spent that day outside. That was our first formal night. So again, if you've never been on a cruise, there are different nights that they recommend for wearing to the dining room. There's formal night and casual night. Most of them are casual nights, and you usually only have 2 formal nights. So I would recommend bringing like a little bit of a nicer outfit if you do go on a cruise so that you can take pictures and stuff. But that night we had formal night, and so we kind of got ready a little early so that we can go get pictures done and stuff. And then the next day, where were we? I think we were in Cozumel the next day. Cozumel, Mexico. That's my absolute favorite place. So again, we didn't do anything there. We just spent the day walking around, and we were gonna go to a beach, but we ended up spending so much time walking around, and that was actually the weekend of their carnival. So they had so much traffic, but there was a lot of stuff going on. So we had a lot of things that we were able to do. The next day, I think we went to Belize. Belize was probably my favorite place that we've been to. The past couple of times that we've gone to Belize, we've done excursions. So this time we did one too, because there really isn't much you can do at the port when you get off the boat. It's just like shopping and bars, and not really much you can do because it's not a really safe area if you go outside of like this gated area. So we did an excursion. The last time we went to Belize, we did a river tubing, and then another time we did ATVs through a rainforest, which was so much fun. That was probably the most fun I've ever had on vacation. This time around we did snorkeling because we've never done snorkeling in Belize, so we were like, why don't we try it? I'm going to use the Coty Airspun powder to set all of that down. This time around when we snorkeled, it wasn't rough outside, it wasn't windy, it was like the perfect temperature, the perfect weather to snorkel. So the snorkeling was like the coolest thing we've ever done. The sea life was amazing. We saw stingrays, we saw... what else? We had a guide for this one, so he brought up like a lot of different like sea life and let us like hold it. He brought up like a starfish, one of like the sea sponges. So it was so cool to be able to see all of that because we haven't had that experience on like other cruises that we've been on and other snorkeling excursions. So that was really cool. So if you go to Belize, I highly recommend doing one of the snorkeling excursions because that was like the best time I've ever had. I'm going to go in and do brows next. So then after we were in Belize, we went to Costa Maya. So Costa Maya has really never been my favorite port. We've been there once and we've kind of avoided it since then. There's not really much to do in Costa Maya, to be completely honest with you. You can like stay at the port and there's like a huge bar and a huge pool. People always like drink there, and like there's little shopping and stuff. The people are really pushy there though because it is like a flea market. So just be careful of that if you guys go there. They are really pushy. But one thing I highly recommend you do in the Caribbean is go look at the jewelry. And if you are looking to buy something from these little like shops, try and barter with the people. I know that sounds so crazy, but like there was this dress that I got that it was like one of the sundresses that it like can be worn on the beach and stuff. And the lady was selling it for like $45, and we were like, no, we're not buying this thing for $45. Like that's way too expensive. And I was like, how about $25? And she basically was like $25 and $2 so I can go get chicken tacos. And we were like, fine, that's totally fine with me. I will give you $25 and $2 so you can go get your chicken tacos. Don't immediately like take the price that they say initially, because they will bring the price down a lot on something that you want. You can even do that in jewelry shops, because I have gotten so much jewelry from the Caribbean. I don't know what it is down there, but like their rings are beautiful, their gemstones are beautiful, diamonds are so sparkly. So if you're looking for like an engagement ring or something, go to the Caribbean. I know that's like so extra, but I like refuse to buy any diamonds in the US anymore, because I always just have such good luck. And also when you're in the Caribbean, you don't have to pay taxes. So everything is tax-free. Basically what the price is the price you're gonna pay. When you're in Mexico, you can also sign up for this little program that they have where you get like a certain percent back. I think right now it's like 9% that you can get back. If you make like giant purchases there, it adds up really quickly. All around this vacation, oh, and then our last day was just a cruising day back to Tampa. We left out of Tampa, which is a really, really nice port. We did drive down to Tampa, which was, it was so brutal. That was probably one of the worst drives I've ever been on. Oh my god, it just felt like the drive was never ending. We were just going to keep driving for the rest of our lives. Just so you guys know, I will have all the products listed below if I don't mention something, since I am going to be rambling a lot this video. Oh, another thing. When are your guys' proms if you're in high school? Because I want to do some prom inspired looks, and I want to make sure that I get it done before you guys have prom, because that's kind of defeats the point. So if you guys are in high school, let me know what type of prom looks you want to see. I will probably be doing like a neutral look, because that's always good. And then what you can always do is add like a pop of color to the bottom or something. I had a hard time for prom putting together my makeup look. I did it on my own. I was trying to look up videos for like neutral but like pops of color, and I like could not find anything anywhere. So let me know what looks you guys want to see, because I will definitely do those. Alright, now that our brows are all done, let's go in and do bronzer. We're going to use the Milani Glow Baked Bronzer in the shade 4, I think. No, wait, this is the baked bronzer and the shade is Glow. So, oh, like I said at the beginning of this video, I do have a job interview today. So I currently work at a hospital, but the company that I work with is transferring over to just clinic work. So right now I work in the emergency department, and they're transferring over to just clinics, and then another company is transferring in to work in the emergency department. So I'm currently trying to transfer with this company so that I can stay in the emergency department. But in the meantime of all of this happening, I have had like no shifts. And when you're a college student, you really need to work. I feel that way because like my mom helps me out. My dad doesn't really help me with much financially, but my mom has been helping me out. But I just feel like so guilty, and I like want to pay for stuff on my own. So like I work my butt off to try and get shifts and stuff. But for some reason this month and like these past couple of months, I've been getting like no shifts, and so it kind of sucks. I do have a job interview today. I'm not gonna say the company I have a job interview with, but it is like a retail store. I'm really excited because like I've been obsessed with this company for a really long time. I've interviewed with them before in a different location, and I wasn't able to take it because of a different job that I have. So I'm just gonna go in with highlight. We're using the Essence Pure Nude highlighter today. This is one of my favorites from the drugstore. It's so so I really hope I get it. I just need something that I'm able to work more consistently with, because having a job that you like don't know when you're gonna work because the company is like switching over is kind of frustrating. Let's spray our face one more time with that primer water. And then I'm also just gonna kind of bounce that out. I like doing this because I feel like it makes all of your powders like sink in a little bit better and make them look more natural. So for eyes, I'm keeping it very simple. We're literally going in with one color from this palette. It's a Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. We are just going to be taking the shade Twinkle up top, putting that in our crease, throwing a sparkly color on our lid, and that's it. So I haven't really talked about like where I go to school or anything. I am in Michigan. I'm at Western Michigan University. I went to Michigan State last year. Honestly, I love that school. I skated there. I have so many friends still there, and like it was one of the best experiences I've ever had in like a college, but it was just way too big for me. I am just not a fan of how big the school was. So I did transfer. Western's a little bit smaller. I do like the school a lot better. I feel like I'm doing a lot better in classes, so I really think it was a good switch for me. I am a biomedical science major. Still kind of unsure what I want to do with it. I definitely want to go into something with the medical field or like the forensic field, but right now I'm on track to graduate next year, but I am thinking about getting a Spanish minor, so I'm probably going to take another year. My camera keeps dying. While I was off camera, I did just do this eye. I finished this eye up, and then I just added some eyeliner. I just used the NYX Faux Blacks. It's this brown one. I used that in my waterline. Like I was saying, so I took College Credit Plus in high school, which if you have the ability to do that in high school, I would highly, highly recommend it, because I basically didn't have to pay for a year of school, and I went to community college. So I wish I would have done that 2 years of high school rather than taking AP credits, because I just feel like I would have been more successful and I would have been able to graduate a little bit earlier from school, which college is expensive, y'all. Really, really. I think AP classes are a hoax. I worked my booty off in all those classes, and let me tell ya, I did so bad on the AP exams. Oh my god. So for lips, I'm just going to be doing a gloss. I'm just going to be doing the Buxom Full-On Lip Cream in White Russian. This is like my absolute favorite. Alright, so basically what I did with my hair was I just added these two French twists, they're called. So I just did a couple French twists on both sides, and then I just pulled it back into a little pony because I didn't have any bobby pins. Say hi, Luna. Say hi, baby. Can you please get off of my stuff? Are you saying hello to everybody? So the outfit that I decided to put together, I'm going to be doing this green scoop neck top, some black jeans, and then this little cardigan. These are the shoes that I'm going to be wearing. These shoes are from DSW. This cardigan is from TJ Maxx. The dog is from Ohio. The jeans are from American Eagle. They're old, so I really need to get new ones of these because they like just barely fit. And then this one is from Rue 21, but you can just use like any green top. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, if you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Also, don't ask me why I still have Christmas lights up in my room. Luna ate them. So I just haven't had the time or energy to take them down. Love having dogs.